Most homeowners check their Zillow Zestimates often. Some of you, almost every day. I have to confess, after being a realtor for almost 20 years, I do it too. It's fast, it's free, and it's AI powered. But in 2025, the algorithm doesn't always take into consideration all of the factors that drive a home's true value. What if your Zillow Zestimate is wrong? Okay, so how does the Zillow algorithm work? None of us know for sure, but we do know that it's based on an automated valuation model that pulls information from a variety of places like public records, off-market sales information, sales information from local MLS systems where it's available, tax records, and so forth. But the algorithm misses a lot of things too, like unrecorded improvements that have been made to a home and changes or nuances in a neighborhood that can affect values up or down. The algorithm is blind to all of that. Some of the areas where the Zillow algorithm falls short have to do with things that it can't evaluate in the same way that a professional realtor would. Things like curb appeal or the overall quality, interior and exterior of a home's finish work, or its interior lighting, its floor plan, or the quality of the lot itself and its location in the neighborhood. Zillow also always trails real-time market data. Zillow acknowledges that their own Zestimates are, on average, 2.4% off in terms of the valuation for homes that are listed for sale, and 6.9% off for homes that are off market. That means on $1 million house, if you look up your Zestimate and that's the value of your house, it's gonna be almost $70,000 off. So where am I going with this? It sounds like I'm leading up to telling you, quit looking at Zillow, right? Wrong. Zillow can actually be a useful tool if you think of it like a weather forecast. It can give you a general idea of what's going on, but a professional realtor can give you a more accurate valuation because a realtor is going to take into consideration other factors like real-time market comps, buyer demand in the neighborhood, upgrades, and all the other things that a professional realtor working in a particular area would know that the algorithm doesn't know. If you're thinking about listing and selling your home, you have to take buyer psychology into consideration. And there's no other factor that influences buyer psychology more than the Zillow Zestimate. When I go out to meet with prospective sellers, I always look at the Zillow Zestimate so that I can compare my market analysis to that and other online valuations, and we can be prepared to defend our pricing rationale, whether it's higher or lower. Look, I'm not saying the Zillow Zestimate is always wrong. In some neighborhoods where there's a lot of uniformity between houses, like in subdivisions that were all built about the same time, for example, Zillow's estimates can be surprisingly accurate. But in a shifting market like the one we're in right now, Zillow always lags behind the real-time data on the ground because it's always going to be looking backwards and depending on past sales for its Zestimates. But things move quickly and they change fast right now. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, it's more important than ever to work with a professional realtor that knows the neighborhood, that knows the values, that knows all of the factors that contribute to a home's real value, whether you're looking at buying or selling, to get the best return that you possibly can. The point of this video is not to trash the Zillow Zestimate, but don't rely on it completely. If you're thinking about buying and the Zestimate is suggesting that you can't afford the neighborhood you'd really like to be in, you might be surprised if you consulted with a professional realtor who knows how that neighborhood is changing. And if you're thinking about selling, the best thing you can do beyond the Zestimate is meet with a realtor who can take all the factors into consideration that go into creating an accurate valuation. If you'd like to have a conversation about that, I'm easy to find. Please reach out to me anytime and we can set up a consultation. I'd love to talk to you.